Hey guys, what's up? It's another video here from Van Halen Guitar Lessons. I know it's been a pretty long time since the last time I actually uploaded a video, but if you watched my last video on how to get that Eddie Van Halen sound, I said that the Drop Dead Legs video and the Beautiful Girls video is coming soon. The Drop Dead Legs video is what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to get most of that in this one video. So I'm pretty much going to go up to the point where they have like the solo, and then I'm just going to show you the solo in a separate video because it's kind of a challenging concept if you're a beginner, but other than that, it's pretty easy to play. The tuning for this song is all standard except for your low E string. It's drop D, so you have that. I'm going to play you the intro, and then I'll teach you how it's done. Alright, so I'm going to teach you how to play that right now. You start out with an A chord, which I think I'm out of tune. There we go. Start with an A chord. I'm barring it. Scoot over a little bit. There. You want to strum the whole thing, the second, third, and fourth string. You just want to strum that. Then you're going to play the fourth string by itself. Then it's second, third, so it's. Then the fourth again, so it's. Back to the second, so it's then third and fourth. So all together for that A chord, you have your A, then you have that fourth string, then 2, 3, back to the 4, then 2, 3, 4. One more time, I'll play it slow, but not actually say anything this time. Then you play this. Your ring finger is going to go on the 4th fret of the 4th string, and you want to kind of slightly curve a little bit so it mutes the 3rd string. And your middle finger is going to go on the 3rd fret 2nd string. So, and that's going to kind of curve to mute the 1st string. So it's. Then you want to play the 4th string by itself and slide up 2 frets. So you have, which if you slide it and you're still holding this, you'll kind of hear this in the background. So it's. Then you want to play 2nd and 4th, like separately. And when you play that 4th, you slide back down. So it's. And you play that 2nd and 4th again. So you have. Then you go back to that A and do the same thing. Only this time, instead of going, you go. You play the 2nd, then the 4th. And you just go. So it's 2nd, 4th, slide. 2nd, 4th, slide, 2nd, 4th, A. Then you play that. It's kind of like a C, only the C, it's a little bit different. But your ring finger is going to go on the 3rd fret, 4th string. Middle finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string. And then your finger is going to go 1st fret, 2nd string. So it's. Then you're gonna just go, which that's just, you don't even play you don't strum the A open again after that chord. You just go. You play 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 2nd. Then you put your middle finger down on the 3rd fret, 2nd string, and then just strum the A again, only with that middle finger down. So all together from the beginning. also, by the way, let's say, because you start out, I forgot to mention that you start out kind of, it's just not full blast volume. It's not like you're going, because you don't want to get that hard rock sound. So when I start out, I make sure my amp is turned all the way up with the gain and all that, and all the volumes are up. But I keep my guitar volume on like 5. And then once I hit that note, that's when I turn my volume all the way up. But because I'm doing the video, I don't want all the distortion in for it. So I'm keeping it down still. But once you hit that, you turn your volume all the way up and then do that. Because there's a pause. It's like... Then you crank the volume. Alright, so you have that part. Now I'm going to show you the next part. Like I said, this is in drop D, remember that. So it's going to sound a little bit different than it when you're in standard. But I'm going to play this part, then I'm going to show you how to play it. My bad for that part, but just now I messed up. Out of tune again. There we go. That's how you play it. You just kind of repeat that. That's like the main part where David Lee Roth is like singing and everything. You hit that. Then you go 6 to the 7th on the now D string. Then 5th fret, 5th string. Kind of bend it and mess with it. Bend it up and down, back and forth, like vibrato type stuff. So it's... Then you play this. Which that... I kind of mute the D, the low E string on with my thumb like this. So that way nothing's touching it. But my middle finger's on the 3rd fret, 5th string. Then the 4th and 3rd string is open, so it's... And then your ring finger is going to be on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. And the 1st string is open. So it's... Then you go like this. That's a little walk up from the open 5th. You go. Then 3rd, 4th, 5th fret, so... Then open 3rd. Then 4th fret, 4th string, so it's... Play that twice. Then that chord again I just showed you. It's not really a chord, but... Then you go... Okay, so that's just open 5th, and you go to the 2nd. So it's open 5th, then 2nd fret on the 5th string. Then that same chord I showed you. Then A. Then you just restart by putting your middle finger down on that 3rd fret like I showed you for the intro. It's then you just restart it. And by the way, this part I just messed up on. You don't play that twice. You go. You play it open after you play it. It's so it's when you're playing it fast, you don't really have to. You can kind of just hold it for a second. Oh, it's actually played at normal speed. Alright, so you have that. So right before the solo, which is this is the last part I'm going to show you before the solo, and then it's not really a long solo, it's kind of, because you play it twice in the song, but you go back to that A, and now your volume's cranked up all the way. You don't have to turn it back down, but you do the same thing in the intro. You do it the first time the same, then the second time you go. This time you have that first note after the A, so it's you go. you play the second and the fourth, and then you slide up. So you have. Then you just play the second on that second note. See, when you slide, you just play the second string on the 5th fret, and then you bar the 3rd and 2nd strings on the 7th fret. So you have. Oops. And then you go. Which a lot of that's muted. It's kind of like. It's kind of get a mute to every other note, pretty much. I just play the whole thing open. But it's pretty easy to play. You go on the. Excuse me. 8th fret of the 2nd string and pull off to the 7th on the 2nd. Then you do the same thing only on the 10th fret and then pull off to the 7th on the 2nd string. So it's. Then you play the 8th again. Then you bar the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings on the 7th fret and go. So all together slow. Then you go back to that. Then you go like this. That is, so after that, it's 15th on the 1st string. You pull off to the 14th, so it's. Then you just move down a string and go from the 14th or from the 15th to the 14th on the 2nd string, so it's. Then you slide down to a fret and go 13th to the 12th on the 2nd string. Then 12th fret, 3rd string. So it's. And because your next chord is going to be way up here, I kind of go. I kind of slide it, but I don't make it that obvious. I go. I don't actually strum it an extra time just to go. I just kind of. But I let it. You have to let it ring out, of course. So it's going to be. Then you play this. This is kind of tricky for beginners, but I mean, it's not that hard to understand to get. These are the last 2 chords I'm going to show you for this video, and then the solo comes up with that. I don't even know how to remember how to play it right now. Yeah, that's it. It's a pretty complicated solo. I mean, I messed up a bunch of times just now, but when I'm concentrating on the solo, I'm gonna put it in just one video so you guys understand it. But these chords, it's kind of like a bar chord right here. Finger on the 3rd fret, 5th string, and ring finger on the 5th fret, 4th string. So it's only your ring finger lays down across the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So it's, but your finger just, kind of. But you can bar this one down too, though, your finger, because it's not gonna do anything. Because remember, this is barred in front of it, and you just put your pinky on the 6th fret, 1st string, and you just play it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gotta have that little shuffle to it. It's like, and you mute it. So 1, I was playing on the E string muted, or that sounds terrible. So I'll play it down here. 5, and you mute it. So then you slide up 2 frets, and instead of keeping your pinky where it is, you move it to the point where it's barring 2 strings now, the 1st and 2nd, and then you go. That same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that goes into the solo. So, which I will show you in this next video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, rate, subscribe. I'm gonna have the part 2 of Drop Dead Legs up soon, and I'll get Beautiful Girls up there soon. I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy that video. So, yeah, thanks for watching.